Welcome back, Marvel enthusiasts, to the marvelous world of Stan Lee, the untold story. This is part 2, the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Here at Wealthwise84, we're about to embark on a journey through the greatest cinematic saga of our time, all born from the mind of Stan Lee. The year is 2008. The world is about to witness a seismic shift in cinema. A genius in a suit of iron flies onto the screen. Yes, Iron Man marks the beginning of what we now know as the Marvel Cinematic Universe, an ambitious project unlike anything in film history. But let's rewind a bit. Before the bright lights of Hollywood, these characters lived within the panels, drawn by Jack Kirby, Steve Ditko, and others, brought to life by Stan Lee's words. The MCU wasn't just a series of movies, it was the culmination of decades of storytelling, a tapestry woven from countless comic book pages. The MCU redefined what a movie franchise could be. It wasn't just about adapting comic books, it was about creating a shared universe, where each story is a thread in a larger narrative. And that was pure Stan Lee. Stan's involvement in the MCU went beyond his famous cameos. He was a consultant, a cheerleader, a mentor. He saw his creations evolve and take on new life. From Iron Man to Black Panther, from Thor to Spider-Man, each film carried a piece of Stan's spirit. What made the MCU so groundbreaking was its interconnectedness. Characters and stories are interwoven, just as Stan had intertwined the lives of his heroes and villains in the comics. It was a universe where actions had consequences, where the triumphs and failures of one hero could ripple across to another. The impact of the MCU was immediate and global. It wasn't just about box office records, it was about cultural resonance. The MCU brought people together, transcending age, borders, and backgrounds. It became a shared language, a collective experience echoing Stan's belief that comics, and by extension these films, are a unifying force. From cosplayers to collectors, from movie buffs to comic enthusiasts, the MCU created a community. It celebrated diversity, championed hope, and, most importantly, it reminded us of the hero within each of us. As we continue exploring the Marvel Cinematic Universe, let's zoom in on those intricate details that made it a masterpiece. It's these moments, these snippets of dialogue and scene that painted a universe so vivid it leapt off the screen into our imaginations. Take, for instance, the iconic scene in The Avengers, where our heroes stand united in New York, circling to face the alien invasion. It was more than just a visually stunning moment. It was the culmination of separate journeys, interlocking to form a single, unbreakable front. Or consider the poignant words of Tony Stark in Iron Man 3. "You can take away my house, all my tricks and toys, but one thing you can't take away, I am Iron Man." A line that encapsulates the essence of every Marvel hero's journey, from ordinary to extraordinary. In the words of Stan Lee himself, "I used to be embarrassed because I was just a comic book writer, while other people were building bridges or going on to medical careers. And then I began to realize entertainment is one of the most important things in people's lives. Without it, they might go off the deep end. I feel that if you're able to entertain people, you're doing a good thing." Stan knew the power of storytelling, the power to inspire and unite. Remember the heart-wrenching exchange between Spider-Man and Iron Man in Avengers: Infinity War. As Peter Parker says,
I don't want to go. I don't want to go, sir. Please. Please, I don't want to go. I don't want to go.
we're reminded of the depth of character development, of relationships that go beyond the surface. This was the magic of the MCU, the ability to make us care, laugh, and cry for the characters. Stan Lee's cameos were not just humorous interludes. They were his way of connecting with the audience, of being a part of the world he helped create. As he once said, "The more you read, the better you're going to become as a storyteller." And Stan was a master storyteller, weaving narratives that transcended the pages of comics and found a home in the heart of cinematic storytelling. A fan once said, "When Captain America wielded Thor's hammer in Endgame, it was a payoff years in the making. It was a moment Stan Lee helped build, a testament to the interconnectedness of this universe." Another fan shared his cinematic experience by saying, "The way Black Panther brought Wakanda to life, the attention to culture and heritage was phenomenal. It's these details that Stan Lee and the creators at Marvel always excelled at." The Marvel Cinematic Universe is a tapestry rich with detail, character, and emotion. It's a testament to the vision of Stan Lee, a vision that has and will continue to resonate with audiences around the world. A comic book writer once said, "Stan Lee wasn't just a writer, he was a pioneer." He showed us that comic books could be about more than just action. They could be about character, about the human experience. The way Stan created characters, how he made them relatable despite their powers, it changed everything. He taught us that at the heart of every superhero is the story of a person, someone we can all see a bit of ourselves in, said another comic artist. Across the globe, Stan's influence is evident, from comic conventions buzzing with fans donning superhero costumes to classrooms where his comics are used to teach literature and ethics. Stan Lee's creations have become a unifying language, transcending the boundaries of culture, age, and geography. But Stan's legacy extends beyond entertainment. His characters inspire real-world heroism. Charities, social movements, and educational initiatives often draw upon the themes and ideals presented in his work. Superheroes have become symbols of hope, courage, and the power of doing good. Another young writer also said, "Stan Lee taught me that even the smallest person can make a difference. That's what I try to put into my own stories." His work encourages me to think outside the box, to create characters who are diverse and complex, just like the world around us, said another young writer. As we reflect on the impact of Stan Lee, we see a tapestry of imagination that continues to grow. New writers, artists, and filmmakers draw from the well of inspiration he left behind, pushing boundaries and exploring new frontiers in storytelling. Stan Lee's journey teaches us that heroes aren't defined by their powers, but by their choices, their struggles, and their willingness to stand up for what's right. He showed us that the everyman can be super, and the super can be everyman. In delving deeper into the legacy of Stan Lee, we uncover a rich tapestry of themes and messages that resonate deeply with our current societal fabric. The Marvel Cinematic Universe, a living legacy of Stan's vision, is not just a spectacle of heroism. It's a reflection of our world, our struggles, and our aspirations. Consider Captain America, the Winter Soldier, a film that delves into themes of surveillance, personal freedom, and the moral complexities of war. It's a narrative that echoes our contemporary debates on privacy and security in an increasingly digital world. Or take Black Panther, a cultural milestone that transcends the superhero genre. It's a film that tackles themes of identity, heritage, and the responsibility of nations to each other. Wakanda's story is a powerful commentary on the African diaspora and the untapped potential of nations kept in the shadows of history. The MCU doesn't shy away from the difficult conversations. The Avengers highlights the challenge of uniting diverse individuals to fight a common cause, mirroring our own global efforts to address issues like climate change and inequality. Iron Man explores the consequences of weapons manufacturing and war profiteering, subjects that are deeply relevant in our contemporary geopolitical climate. The MCU isn't just about heroes fighting villains. It's a canvas for exploring human nature, society, and the choices we make. It's storytelling that makes us think, reflect, and sometimes even question our own beliefs. As we bring the marvelous world of Stan Lee to a close, let's carry forward the lessons imbued in his stories. Let's be the heroes of our own narratives, standing up for what's right, fighting for a better world, and always reaching for the stars. Thank you, true believers, for joining Wealthwise 84 on this extraordinary journey. If you've been inspired, moved, or entertained, remember to like, subscribe, and hit that bell. Keep the legacy alive, keep dreaming, keep believing, and as always in the spirit of Stan Lee, Excelsior.